Hey guys, so good morning. I just thought that was cool. My door makes like a total spooky Halloween sound. Anyway, I ponied up my $25 donation to the Haunted Truth documentary. Have you? And I'll throw the link today down below. So, really awesome stuff. And if you haven't already, go down to the link to the Indiegogo and watch the trailer. Really freaking cool stuff. So, okay, I've been thinking about this for a while, probably about like an hour before I got off of work. And the thing that I have come to a conclusion that the happy time is not when you get off of work, it's not traveling home, it's what you're leaving? I thought it was going to be like hanging with Troy and Hi. Oh, he's like, peace out. Anyway, the happy time is when you get home, that first half hour of just like, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing my, oh, so when is your happy time? And, okay, get your minds out of the gutter. That's inappropriate. I'm talking about, like, you know, the happy time during the day. So let me know. Post it down there in the comments. I didn't want that to look inappropriate either. I had a request the other night because I was telling you guys, wow, this Tombstone took a lot longer to do than what, you know, the other ones have taken. So the Apocalypse 13th said, well, why don't you put a clock or something behind it? So that we can see, meaning you guys, my Hellions, my Hellraisers, my Hell Dwellers, my Minions, how long it actually takes. So, I've tried to do that. It's going to be sketchy at best. And I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm going to try it anyway. So we've got the Tombstone with the dry lock. And hopefully you guys can see the clock. Okay, there's a time difference with the clocks. If you can see the digital one, it says 8:02, but it's set a half hour early so that I can get my butt up for work in the morning. Here we go. Let's see how long it takes. Alright, time check. So what was that? Okay, it wasn't as long as I had expected, and that was like 20 minutes, but of course I was also like kicking ass. So, alrighty. So tomorrow, painting the letters. And of course, that is going to be a long process as well, because unlike the, well, I've got them turned right now, but the other ones that I did the epitaphs on, those you just put it in sloppy because the water and the tea stain is going to wipe or, you know, clean everything off as it goes down anyway. The Hugh Hefner, though, brand new Tombstone, needs to be done to perfection. Mwah. Really funny thing about this whole thing with me filming this right now, I'm not sure if you guys noticed or if you could even see it if it was in frame, but I lost a flip-flop. And then I didn't want to look like a goof and stop and put it back on. And then, so I kept just one on. And I don't think this is in frame at all. But then I lost the other one because I was like, okay, that looks really weird with just one flip-flop on. So anyway. And you will be glad to know that this is the last of any dry lock on Tombstones for the rest of the year. Not going to do it again until next year. And I've already got an idea for a Tombstone for next year. Willie Nelson. But that's like a long ways off. Oh, guys, guess what? Okay, you remember me talking about video cameras, right? Yes, nod your head if you agree. Yes? Okay, thank you. The Panasonic, you guys remember my boss gave that to me. Really nice camcorder. The only problem is the screen is broken. Anyway, but it still works. I've got a battery for it. I don't have a charger for it. So yesterday, or last night, post-vlog, I went online and found another battery and a charger for it. So now I've got the Flip, the Panasonic, and the Vyou. So I need one more camera for the haunt. Some of you may not know, because I didn't actually say it the other night, that when I had the interactive vlog and you guys voted on what to do with the Tombstones, the store-bought side, overwhelming majority said to do the same thing that I've been doing with them, with the tea staining and everything. And I totally agree. It's going to save a lot of time instead of going through and doing like intricate, like, you know, painting and stuff like that. Even though it kind of sucks on the assembly line, they just like spray paint them like whoosh, whoosh, done. You know, a couple seconds and they're done. However, I was looking at this and it's like, okay, so, you know, obviously I want a little bit of white on, you know, the bones and the design around the top and here, and of course the skull needs to be a little white, and, you know, the letters need to be black. So I was like, huh, what's the easiest way to achieve this? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is that same kind of like stippling method, or whatever you want to call it, that I did yesterday or day before yesterday with the white. Just going over it real quick. I'm going to do that, but make it a little bit heavier and not as quick, so that everything that is raised is going to stand up. Or stand out. It's already standing up. So hopefully I'm not going to ruin this. Okay, so here we go. And obviously I'm going to concentrate on the areas that are recessed. I hope none of you are cringing right now. Like, oh my god, what are you doing? So the difficult time that I'm having with this one, I've decided not to do this because I started thinking to myself, it's like, well, you guys voted and I said I wanted to do them the same as the ones I've been doing, and then I go and spray paint the whole thing. But you guys will see, this one will look good. What I'm contemplating with right now is what areas do I make dark? I mean, obviously the lighter areas should be, I think I'm going to do something for, not these particular, but on the other one, the Grim Reaper, where he's got the large one at the bottom, I think I'm going to flare that up and paint that one chrome, just to give it like, you know, you got this whole tombstone, then you got a chrome flipping sickle, like it could come out and like get you at any moment. Oh, almost like Steve Irwin, right? Whack! Okay, anyway, poor impersonation, I'm sorry, Steve. So, I'm just going to start doing stuff to it. He said he's going to do stuff. Why, yes I did, butthead. What kind of stuff are you gonna do? I'm gonna do whatever I want to. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna do stuff. Yeah, stuff. Yeah. It's funny, you have to get the facial expressions down to get it right. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, not bad. It's turning out better than I thought it was going to. When I first started doing this, honestly, when I was filming and everything, it's like, oh my god, it's gonna look like crap. Oh look, a little piece of popcorn DNA. Right there, there's a little popcorn hair. Now that's funny. And yes, those are drips from the other side, and at the time I wasn't too concerned about it. Looking back at that one over there, you can see the drips, but you know, no big deal, right? Arg, arg. Grr, arg, grr, arg. Okay, I want to stop now. My neighbor's probably wondering, what the hell is that guy doing? That's right. On this one here, I just got through taking some white accents and doing this one up. And I don't think I actually like this one now. I didn't like it after I first spray painted. I didn't like it after I first spray painted it. But now, and all I did is take like just, you can't even see probably the white on there, and just very lightly, without barely even touching it, just brushed it on. Yeah, I like it. So I really like the way that this one turned out. I don't really like the way this one turned out at all. And this one over here, I didn't like this one so much that I used the garden hose and spray painted it, or excuse me, I hosed it off. So yeah, you know, I think the problem is I think there's just too much detail. I mean, when you've got, like, you know, a nice clean slate like this and you've got a couple things and the paint runs, it looks really good. But when you've got so much detail, you know, raised portions and whatnot, I don't know. So I don't know. Give me your guys' opinion. I think that what I'm going to do with those other two is I'm going to do them the same way and spray paint them and touch them up in the front and call it done. I've already done the first coat of spray paint to this, and then I'm going to touch it up, and this is the one that I'm going to paint this chrome, just so it stands out and pops a little bit. I was going to say that they're store-bought Tombstone, so, you know, I don't care, but it's like, well, wait a second. There's awesome arts of work on the other side, so, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm not down about it or anything. It's all a learning process, correct? Okay, so the other thing that I'm going to do is think about going to a dark light, precision lighting systems, and getting some of their LED lights. Why? Because I don't have time to make them, number one. Number two, they're freaking awesome, and they're not that expensive. Alright, subscriber shoutouts of the night. Annie0775, Spookster, and Oddities. Thank you guys for subscribing. Guys, I'm out of here. Have a wonderful evening and a good tomorrow, and happy hunting. I'll see you then. And I forgot to mention, which if I hadn't said that, then you guys would have thought that I just like had that thought after the last clip. Anyway, I forgot to mention two things. Number one, thank you to everybody that's giving a video response to the 200th subscriber contest vlog. Really appreciate it. Flippin' hilarious stuff. You guys are funny, so if you haven't done one yet and you want 2 extra chances at winning the contest, give me your video response. Go link it back to the 200th subscriber vlog. Also, if you haven't already done it, 1 extra bonus point for going to Facebook and putting that 200th video link on your Facebook page. Make sure you friend me and let me know that you've done that. What else? Oh yes, and because of all that contest stuff, don't forget BlogTV live 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Monday, contest results. Alright, so now I will say it again. Happy hunting. See you guys tomorrow. Arrgh.